Alright, so I did an online order to Coastal Scents, and I actually haven't bought anything off their website in quite some time, so I was interested in seeing if anything had changed, and I noticed, one, they updated the sticker, because they always send a sticker that says, I heart makeup, so I don't know when they did that, but I normally always got the black one that said, I am makeup in white with the pink heart in the middle, but whatever. You still get that sticker every time. The samples, I don't know if they've just done away with sending like an eyeshadow pigment little sample thing, which I personally never liked the pigment ones when they sent it. And when they sent the little pods of the eyeshadows, I just thought it was kind of pointless. But this time I received a Shea Butter sample, and this is part of their skincare. They have a small skincare section on their website, and it's all natural, organic type products. So one of the things they have is the unrefined shea butter, and the funny thing is, I actually had the small full size of this in my cart, and then I took it out. So I don't know if that's the reason why I ended up getting this sample, because they maybe thought I was debating it, or if it's just what they do now. They send out their body butters. They do have a cocoa shea butter version as well. Now this is unrefined, so it's not super greasy, it's not beyond soft, it is more of a rougher texture, but I mean, it feels really nice. Like, yeah, it makes your skin feel soft. But the smell, I feel like the cocoa one probably would smell a little bit better, because it probably smell a little bit more like chocolate. Because, I mean, this is, like I said, unrefined shea butter, so it's literally, like, pure. So, gonna try that out, see how I like it. Otherwise, all the other products I got came in this cute little bag, which I do remember them doing, which I like, because you can totally reuse the bag for birthdays, holidays, all that good stuff. So, the first two things that I got were my all-time favorite crease brush. This is exactly like the Sigma one, but way cheaper. And these are the 250s. But they are like my favorite crease brushes. I already own like 4 or 5 of these, because they are my favorite for the crease. So definitely recommend picking those up. They're super cheap too, so good on that. Next is I wanted to look at their blushes, because I already have 2 of them, and I remembered how pigmented they were and how great they were, so I wanted to pick up some more. So I picked up 3 new ones. I already have Romantic, and I think Royal is the other one. So I decided to pick up Fresh, which is a matte finish, because they do have a nice selection of matte, satin, shimmer, that kind of deal. But this is Fresh, and I'll do a swatch for you guys. So that is what Fresh looks like. So it's definitely more on the peachier side. I also got Poetic, and this one is a satin finish. So that's Poetic. So that's definitely more on the peachier, browner side. But if you can't tell, I'm definitely a person who likes peachy and coral and mauve type blushes. I'm not one to really go for pinks. I don't know why, but it's just how I've always been. The last one I got was Delicate. So you can kind of see in the pan, it's a little bit brighter. And this one, I don't know what finish it is, because it doesn't say. I'm definitely going to say it's a satin. I would not consider this one to be a matte. This is definitely more of a satin, but it's definitely the brightest. It's definitely more of a coral. So, yeah, those are the 3 blushes that I got. Still pigmented, as always. I did kind of notice the other 2 I have must be satins, because I did notice the matte is definitely not as pigmented. Like, it's buildable, definitely, but it's not that one swatch, like, kind of pigmentation that you want to get. So that one's definitely buildable, but I love their satin ones, so picked those up. The next thing I got was a pigment. Well, it's a glitter. It's not really a pigment. And this one is in Mermaid Mist. It's just this really pretty tealish green color. And I want to do a summer look with this. And I have an eyeshadow combo that I want to use with it, so super excited for that. The last things I picked up were lipsticks. And the day I shopped on Coastal Scents, once again, they were having certain deals on different products. Their lipsticks were, I think, 50% off, and I never tried any of their lipsticks. So I wanted to pick a few up. I really like the packaging. It's nice and sleek, and they do have the number and color swatch on the bottom, so that's nice as well. These are definitely very shiny lipsticks. They're not matte. They're not satin. They are more of a glossy finish. So if you like that type finish, you'll probably like these. They feel really moisturizing when I swatch them. I haven't had a chance to wear any of these yet, but when I swatched them, they seemed really nice and moisturizing. So I got number 7, and this one is more of a nude. So that is what number 7 looks like. I got number 2, which is more on the mauve pink side. Also picked up number 14, which is more on the orangey coral side. And the last one I got was number 1. Didn't know if that was 10 or 1. So I got number 1, which is basically a darker version of this one up here. So kind of more of a peachier mauve color. Really pretty. Definitely colors that I will wear a lot, get a lot of use out of. But I'm definitely interested in trying them out to see the staying power. And, you know, if they do moisturize or dry out the lips. And if I end up liking any of these products, they'll definitely make it into a favorites video. So definitely make sure that you're staying tuned for my next favorites to see if anything makes it into my favorites. But that is everything that I got from Coastal Scents. The last place I ordered stuff from was Ulta. And first, I want to show this. Now, this I did not buy from Ulta when I did this purchase. This was actually a deal on QVC, and my mom bought the set. And this was a product that she knew she wasn't going to use, so she gave it to me. But it is available at Ulta. It's the It Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. And if you watched my empties video, my last empties video, you know I made a comment that I like makeup wipes. Like, balms freak me out. Like, I'm scared about the eyes, which I do have a story about this. I did use it the first time, did try it on my eyes, and obviously I didn't like open my eyes. My eyes were like sealed shut. I didn't have a ton of eye makeup on. I just had mascara on my upper lashes. I had no eyeliner, just a little bit of eyeshadow. I can't remember if I did my brows that day, but either way, after I used it, cleaned it off, when I opened my eyes, I could not tell if the mirror was foggy or if my vision was blurred. My vision was totally blurred, so definitely not ever going to use this on my eyes again. I actually plan on using this as more of a morning cleanser to help cleanse my skin, get off any oiliness or from the heavy moisturizing that I do at night. So I definitely like this more as a cleansing balm rather than a makeup remover, just in my opinion. The smell of it is, it sounds so bad, like Goo Gone. If you've ever smelled that like orangey smell, like the orangey citrusy smell, that's what this smells like. But it definitely did do the job. It just freaked me out that it kind of blurred my vision. So yeah, I did try that out. I definitely will be using it as more of a morning cleanser though. Just decided. But anyway, on to what I actually got on Ulta. I did pick up the J-Cat's waterproof slide-on pencil in white because, pure white, because I really wanted a white eyeliner, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money because white eyeliner is not something I use a whole lot. The only time I ever use a white eyeliner is in my lower waterline, and it's only once in a while do I actually do that. Now, that is what it looks like. So it's definitely white. I haven't tried it on my waterline yet, so I don't know staying power. I don't know, you know, how easy it is to get on. So, we'll see. But like I said, I don't wear it a whole lot, so I didn't want... If I wore it a whole lot, I would invest in an Urban Decay one because I love those 24/7 glide-on pencils, but I just don't, so, you know. Next product I got was from Makeup Revolution, and I love that brand. If you guys haven't checked out Makeup Revolution yet at Ulta, go and check it out. Whether it's online, in store, Makeup Revolution has their own site, but they are good. More hits than misses from their makeup line, but I really like their blushes. And this is the second blush that I got from them in Fusion. And I already picked up one in store and I absolutely loved it, so I wanted to get another one. But that is what Fusion looks like. These are matte, they are pigmented, they are nice and smooth, and a little bit goes a long way. Definitely a hit. Check out their blushes. If I had to say check out something else from their line, is their palettes. So I did pick up a palette, and I did use it in a recent tutorial, and I will link the tutorial down below in the bottom bar. But I got the palette in New-Trals versus New-Trals. So this one, now, basically I could not get my hands on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. It was impossible. Couldn't get it on TooFaced.com, couldn't get it on Ulta. I just couldn't get it. So I set out to find a dupe or comparable palette. And this palette, obviously I can't say it's a dupe or... It's not a dupe because it doesn't have all the same colors. And, you know, I haven't swatched the other one side by side to this one to know. But this is definitely a comparable palette. So if you can't get your hands on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, or you just don't have the money right now to invest in it, this palette was $10, and it's definitely comparable. And it has the neutral colors with all the peachy shades. So if you were looking for the palette that had the neutrals with peaches, basically the only thing this is missing is the purples and the greens out of the Too Faced palette. But the pigmentation is there. If you head to my Instagram, which is linked down below, you can see a swatch of all these colors. I already did a post on it that went up a day or two before I uploaded the tutorial using this. But, I mean, these shadows are pigmented. They're blendable. They stayed for a long time. Like, if you use a base, like normally I just use a concealer as a base. I did use a cream shadow pencil though when I did the tutorial, but I mean, the pigmentation is just amazing. Like, those are just some of the colors. But I mean, if you're looking for the Too Faced palette and can't get your hands on it, definitely pick this up, try it. It's definitely comparable to that palette until you can get your hands on it. But I definitely think it is a good investment. $10, you can't beat it. You just can't. Can't beat it. The last things I picked up that I've been dying to try are the NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks. And basically it's just a line of liquid lipsticks that NYX put out that are all nudes. And I haven't tried any of these out yet. I've seen either people love them or they hate them. So I don't know. But the first one I picked up was Satin Ribbon. Which looks like that. So this one here is definitely like more of a true nude. I also picked up Baby Doll. This one is more of a peachier nude. So you have like the true nude, the peachy nude. Next I picked up Push Up. Which is more of a brownie nude, so it's a little bit darker than this one up here. Then I picked up a Lace Detail. This one just looks like a darker version of this one up here. And then the last one I got was Corset, which I have a tutorial planned out for this one here. So this one is more of that 90s brown color. So I have a tutorial coming up with featuring this color, but yeah, I thought these were a good range of nudes. Like I said, I don't know the wear on them, haven't tried them out yet. If I like them, they'll definitely be in a favorites video, you know. Or you might hear about them in a favorites video if I didn't really like them, you know. But I can tell you that if you're going to get them at Ulta, because if you get them on the NYX website, you're going to be paying an extra buck. Because I was about to get them on the NYX website, and then I went to Ulta and I was like, crap, I'm not paying an extra buck. So on the NYX website, they'll be $7.99. At Ulta, they'll be $6.99. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little haul. I do have another haul coming up that is drugstore and fashion, so definitely stay tuned for that. But like I said, I will have all kinds of links down below to Instagrams, the makeup tutorial featuring this Revolution palette if you guys are interested in seeing this at work. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, bye.